Welcome to Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown. I've been waiting for this game for a while now. It's finally out. I should probably read that, but yeah. Expert, of course. From what I hear, expert is actually easier than the other option. Anyway, if you want to play a flight sim game, you want an expert anyway. I'll do this.
Revolutionary 476 is
soon.
now live. Streaming Ace Combat 7, Skies Unknown, Ace Combat 7 1 PS4 Pro.
Normal.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot. When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations. Flying's in my DNA. Even so, my grandpa didn't want me joining the Air Force. He lost faith in the Ocean Air Defense the day my dad died in battle.
You know, Abby, I wish you could see what it's like up there. Cruising above the clouds, the dark blue of the stratosphere. Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream, it read. Pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills, and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
Laugh at it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another 1.5 years after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful. Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up. just touch it. Then I saw Osius fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have put in my investment for this piece of junk. Should have built a return too.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Yuzia as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they... Here's your mission. It's possible that the Yuuzhan ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft have burned overhead. What? How is that possible?
The tank farm to the north has been bombed.
Many injured.
Scramble! All units, take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Take down the hostile bombers. Alright. That's me, I guess. And those are allies. I think Clown might be my wingman. Alright, let's get to it. I own this one and this one. Which one am I using though? Okay, fair enough. Speed is nice, but this one has more mobility and stability. I'm going for this one. So I can't select this one.
Squadron, aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
I wanted to start the streams
Radar
earlier.
site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Mage Squadron, head to runway. Golem Squadron, take off. Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage Squadron.
Your call sign is Mage 2.
I want to start the stream sooner, but I had net issues.
Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. Situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Hear that? Golem Squadron and your wingmen are airborne. Take off and form up with Mage 1. Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
Interesting that they start you off with third-person perspective.
Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco.
Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta
Alright.
keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good pilot. So I told them. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along. It's still a leash, though.
Enemy bomber confirmed down.
This
Good
mission
job,
is
Mage
part of
2.
the intro. Because
Not
I
bad, Mage 2.
haven't played an Ace Combat game in a long time. It's
Trigger,
been
switch
quite a
your
few
radar.
years.
See if you can locate the enemy.
So I'm like a noob again.
There it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
This game looks great though. You know, I didn't check the settings for the graphics, but I don't think you can play this in 4K. I want to change the perspective. There it is.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
They're way overhead. Let's go introduce ourselves.
Fuel storage is intact. Let's asking for another round. All escorts form up for another attack. Point is 835. Evading missile.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Missed.
Connected.
What's your six? Bandit!
Box 2.
Alright, again. Getting back into pattern.
Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target. Target confirmed down. Mage 2.
What, there's a timer for this?
Mage 2. Target's in range. Parabombers.
Trigger, stay calm. We got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet. Trigger, don't forget your special weapon.
Already did.
Fox 3. In gun range. Enemy bomber down. Nice going, Mage 2.
Not too shabby, Mage 2. You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if we can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
First thing I want to do is take this guy out, actually.
Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. Babies, I can't tell them apart.
Missile connected.
Now, this is the first mission, so of course it's like the tutorial is like within it, so it's gonna be really easy. I remember playing, was it Ace Combat 4 or 5? I forget what it was, which one it was, but the first mission was easy, really easy, of course, short. Second mission was longer, but still easy. The third mission got harder, and then the fourth got harder, and the fifth. And then it was really a matter of survival. Of course, the last time I played it wasn't hard, because I played it multiple times. Yeah. See, I didn't shoot 2 missiles there because I know I was going to miss that one. There you go. Oh. Alright. Ooh, I only needed to hit it once.
This is Mage 1, I'm spiked.
Missile connected.
Oh man, I missed this Ace Combat. This is a proper Ace Combat, not like the Horizon, or what was it? I forget exactly what it's called. I think it was Horizons or something. The one with helicopters, which sucked.
I'm spiked. Breaking off.
That was a mistake. Now is a good time to shoot it.
Mage. Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Mission accomplished.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
I actually don't know how to use a flare.
Golem 1, return to
Not
base
yet.
and report for debriefing.
I mean, I know which button it is. I know how to use it, but...
I am Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
Your call sign is Mage 2. Verifying feedback. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a...
That's alright, I don't need to see a replay.
We are currently assessing the damage to the base. We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross was sunk. We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our thanks.
I also missed this part of Ace Combat with the replay. Anyway, let me just go next. My ranking was a B. I think it's because that took too long.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea. Hold on. I've just received breaking news. The International Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our sources in government tell us it was Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yuuzhan peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Yuuzhan was on the wrong side of the planet and got hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Yuuzhan, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Yuuzhan, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop of blood. President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared. Then, while that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived. I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye.
Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia. Today, Osean airstrikes have shattered the lives of countless Erusians. Their attacks practically leveled the school I went to. It is heartbreaking.
I was tried, found guilty, and stuffed into a cargo ship. For company, I had some court-martialed soldiers. And remember those mothballed planes I told you about before? They were loaded on the ship, too. We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia, on the opposite side of the Yuuzhan continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard. This was a prison. This place looked like a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was just one big fat lie. The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
Erusia has made a declaration to the Osean Federation and all countries on the Yusian continent stationing the IUN peacekeeping force that we are now at war. Right after the declaration was made, surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with Erusia are currently appearing throughout Yusia. The combination of these forces has overwhelmed the majority of the continent, and they are now encroaching on us in the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian military. After the previous war, the space elevator became both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns. Whoever has control of it will have enormous influence over the entire continent. We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Grays Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming in the east of Schofield Plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support. If that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
Okay, these are mostly ground turrets. Aircraft tree. Points awarded depending on your performance in missions and matches. It can be exchanged for new aircraft, special weaponry, and upgrade parts on the aircraft tree. You receive them in campaign mode for each mission you complete and in multiplayer mode for each match you play. The better your performance, determined by your completion time, number of kills, etc., the more points you can obtain. Use MRP in the aircraft tree to obtain more powerful aircraft weaponry, upgrade parts, giving you more of a fighting chance in the air. So attackers are essentially bombers. Alright. Okay, this is weird. You know, they could have just made it so... They could have just made it a regular hangar and buying the aircraft that way, but alright. This is all pink. That signifies probably that, well, one of them was free, but this one is the pre-order bonus. So, this can only be used in free flight mode, no weapons. This is one of the basic ones. I swear, this is a pre-order bonus and is useless. That's so funny. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I don't actually have the credits, whatever, to buy. Unguided bombs. Ten. I don't know why this is pink. I mean, they might be both pre-order bonuses for all that I know. I already selected that. Select parts. Alright, that's different. I don't really need that. Actually, maybe I should use it. Alright, let's sort it. I wasted enough time.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm should come to civilians and no damage is to be done to public facilities.
But, any aircraft shot down could land in civilian territory.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
Do you have visual on the anti-air radar vehicles? They should be close.
Yep.
I wonder if I can hit him with regular missiles. Or the vehicle here. We'll see. Yes, I can. Of course.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Of course, in real life, the missiles aren't as effective as bombs.
Target destroyed. 5 to go.
Get the fighters out there! Attack the radar vehicle!
They've got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
Being attacked by enemy aircraft!
Oh. Oh. I'm surprised I didn't get destroyed there. Like I said, I haven't played an Ace Combat game in a while, so I'm rusty. Man, that was a mistake.
Target destroyed. 3 to go. Continue to engage at your discretion. Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Wilco, here they come. Take them down. Okay, recruits. Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. Trigger, there's one more to go.
Enemy has entered clouds. In pursuit.
Enemy has a lock on you, H2.
Enemy behind you.
One hit and I'm dead. Because I somewhat crashed into the ground. I'm surprised I'm not dead.
The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes lose their lock onto their targets, too.
Careful of ice formation in the clouds.
Firing air gun!
Aim over clear ground.
Silver 1, enemy will crash in a residential area.
Just worried about staying alive for now.
Breaking to escape log.
Enemy behind you.
Missed. Locked. It's chow time. Careful in those clouds. Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
Missile launched.
Wait, so you want us to take down the enemy without damaging any public facilities? That's gonna be a circus.
Ooh, no, almost.
I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Gonna take this one out first.
Fox 2.
They took a bite out of me. Breaking. Bandit acquired. APCs have nowhere to hide.
H2, there's a missile after you.
Damn.
Clean up that last radar vehicle. There's nothing in your way now.
Guess except for the watchtower.
H2, missile launch.
Get away from that vehicle! Now!
There's a lot of stuff here to destroy.
Magnum. Page 2, locked. That was the last radar vehicle. Great work.
Oh, to see the Erusians' faces now.
Continue with the mission. Crush as many as you can.
Enemy transports are taxiing.
Anti-air guns down.
They're not linked to the radar
These are just bonuses. Oh.
Here's some feedback to solar core merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand.
Golem 2, you can't go after every target.
That's probably for the a wise advice. Not to go for every target.
Missile launched. You're low on special weaponry. Page 2, Magnum. All right, this base is worth destroying. 3 targets remaining.
Keep your mind focused.
Missile launched.
Launch preparations complete. Bolts are free. Whenever you're ready. Stand clear 15 meters. UAVs ready to launch. Away.
What happened? Oh, fuck.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're clear to engage. They're probably hostile.
I
Judging by
missed.
the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it. We're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just
I
think of
missed
them as
one of the
somewhat
bombers.
clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones.
Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out.
It doesn't matter.
He's saying the war could change in an instant, you know?
Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah.
Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Damn it, that's a wisdom missile. Which I can't afford.
Golem 2, the enemy's reading you.
Mage 2 is in the clouds.
They have a lock on you.
I guess we both dodged that one.
Running out of missiles.
Got him.
Buy a dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just two more.
An enemy in front of me and behind me.
Missile.
Missile, move!
Missile. Missile.
Enemies locked on.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
Don't try to read their movements.
They won't show up on the radar.
UAV down. One to
Only
go.
one
Let's
left.
get through this without any casualties.
That's a miss.
Target was not struck.
So, drones don't give a G-force, huh?
Don't ice up in there.
Column 4, Fox 2. I've maneuvered behind the enemy.
Stall warning.
Keep your eyes open in those clouds. Clouds are screwing up the accuracy.
Can't see anything.
Nice kill, Trigger. Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTP.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
I don't know. I think I could have done better.
Argument. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
Could have taken that other bomber down.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar. The first barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
I wonder where is it that I crashed? I guess it doesn't show. I wonder how many missions there are. Two-pronged strategy.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital, Farbanti. The aircraft carrier Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron will rendezvous with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the start of the war, the enemy has been deploying drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone. The unmanned airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone, MQ-101. The Osean Army headed up the development of the massive Arsenal Birds and dispatched them to the space elevator to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us. We need to regain control of the space elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
This one's going to be an air superiority mission. This is overly complicated. From what I understand, the F-35 is not a very good aircraft. Like the Raptor's better, which it shows here as well. This is the one that I want. But this one's pretty good too. But this is the goal, to get the Raptor. For that, I apparently have to unlock a bunch of other crap. I don't even have enough for this one. I don't think I need that one though. Here. Hasn't been unlocked yet, so that tells me I have to unlock all of these. Is that what it means? The purple means that hasn't been unlocked yet. Or I can't afford it. You've unlocked a new aircraft. In order to unlock this, I might have to actually buy this. I think I prefer this one. Still not sure how to use flares, funny enough. I think it might be R3. I just know how to, you know, evade. It's not that hard. Now you can still get hit, of course. Take down the bandits.
H2, begin takeoff sequence. You're cleared for launch. H2 is away.
I don't think this fighter is good for.
Altitude reached. Restrictions lifted. Good luck.
I don't think this fighter is meant to be launched from a carrier.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action. Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up. Good luck.
Mage 1, Wilco. Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we can wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to them like glue. Don't let them out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Oh, I just wasted a bunch of missiles.
Box 2. I'm in his blind spot. He's fine.
Missed.
Mage 2, you've iced up.
I'm spiked.
Gargoyle Squad,
What I don't like about this missile is that too many are target the same. So I think I launched a few more than 2 on the same target. I don't like that.
Nice kill. 1 remaining. Looks like they weren't ready for a fight. Eyes up in there. Keep your eyes open.
I don't know, this seems fairly easy. Of course, it's only the 3rd mission.
If the enemy gets behind me,
Damn
that's
it.
your chance to take them out.
Roger that.
Ready to get away. Striking.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat.
It'd be crazy to pick a fight with us. A rabid dog would know better.
Missile incoming. Evade. Break.
What the hell?
Caution, missile!
Caution. A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert. We just learned that
That's
Uzi is
crazy.
utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock.
Just waiting for mission command.
Break, now!
Destroyed a few of them.
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones. These guys will go down easy.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
Gold Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey. Taking fire.
Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron needs help. The hell are we supposed to do?
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Golem 2, you got a UAV headed right for you.
Golem 2, roger that.
Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit!
Status report. Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. Instruments still appear to be functioning okay.
Skeleton 3 is lost.
Where's that report? Continue to maintain air superiority.
HQ, what's happening?
Skykeeper, I repeat, maintain air superiority.
How'd that happen?
What the hell?
Caution. All aircraft, stay alert.
Get out of there!
Breaking!
Evade! Control ground. I'm breaking up!
Skeleton 2 lost.
We got incoming!
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. If you was earlier, more of us would have survived the hearing.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Golem and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
Wilco, but Golem 2's hit. Gotta send her back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Golem 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Golem 2.
Continue the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and I...
You won't
don't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Not on my watch.
Retreating aircraft, leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
The enemy has a lock on you.
Missile launched.
This is Mage 1. I'm spiked.
More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. This is Gargoyle 1. Leading operation airspace with Golem 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Golem 2, engage now. Attack.
One bandit. Missing 30.
Gargoyle 1, caution, missile! Skykeeper, Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Golem 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against MSU-30. Large wingtips. I can't shake it off. It's matching me move for move.
Golem 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Force-range aircraft. What's taking against that?
That was a waste of a missile?
Technique. I don't get it. Why isn't it opening fire? I'm scared.
Not good. Brody, break off. Got one in my sights.
I think this is partly scripted.
Golem and Mage Squadron. Help us.
Well, obviously.
Those UAVs off of France.
This Golem and Mage Squadron unit like a snail pulled through.
Get your asses out. Locked.
That boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Does Mage Squadron still have their hot shot? If we just might take it out. So much but I just have faith. Golem and Mage is no use yet. We'll take it.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around.
Golem 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. The weak can eat.
Golem 2, get a hold of yourself. Golem 2, get away from the enemy.
Mage 2, support! Somebody! Support!
Bandit is down.
Golem 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got Brody?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry. Mage 2.
I forget for him. Hurry up. I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Careful, ice formation in the clouds.
Mage Squadron, get those things off my ass.
Tied up now. Trigger, can you help us? Going for the loner.
Missile away.
I'll just waste the missiles.
Mage 2, move to support. Other aircraft are in trouble. get splashed.
I said what I had to say. About what? Not a girl who'd retreat. Just not in her DNA. That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
Oh, look at the moon. Oh, really? Probably got myself killed.
3,000 to carrier. Lower your speed. Pitch 2, bank right. 1,500 to carrier. Pitch 2, lower your nose, you're too high.
Get myself killed if I try to land like that.
You passed the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
I can skip this, but
What's the problem? Land immediately.
stop complaining. Do I need to like drop my shit? I think I'm gonna skip this.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Golem and the other bases.
Next time, I guess.
Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
I think I'll take a break here. I will continue this soon. So far, I'm liking the game. I do want to try the VR, but I'll do that later.